Our Daily Bread for Kids, 365 Meaningful Moments with God by Bowman and Teri McKinley. July 30th. Then Jesus told them another story. God's kingdom is like yeast that a woman mixes into a big bowl of flour to make bread. The yeast makes all the dough rise. Matthew 13:33. Let it rise. You need many ingredients to make bread from scratch. Depending on the recipe, a baker will mix flour and other ingredients like eggs, salt, honey, and milk. But the most important ingredient in baking bread is yeast. Yeast doesn't make the dough look any different. It's even hard to see it after you've mixed it in. But without yeast, that dough will not rise. If the dough doesn't rise, the mixture will not become that fluffy, yummy bread you like for toast or sandwiches. Yeast makes the dough grow from a clump of ingredients into a food that you want to eat. Jesus once said that telling others about him is like adding yeast to dough. Here's what Jesus meant. Christianity began with just a small group of believers. But the number of believers got bigger and bigger as the news about Jesus spread from neighbor to neighbor and friend to friend. Christians would care for sick people and help the poor. They would pray to God and tell others how he answered their prayers. And when Christians did good and kind things, other people became Christians too. It was just like yeast, making bread dough rise. God can use me to spread the news of Jesus. Today, the number of Christians is still rising. You can help spread the news about Jesus by telling your friends and neighbors. You can help sick people and poor people. And when you tell others about Jesus, the people you tell can tell other people. The words you say to one person can spread to many other people. It's just like a batch of dough that keeps rising. Read more. Read Mark 4:26 through 29. What other example did Jesus use to show how his message keeps spreading? Fun fact: the bread slicing machine was invented by an American named Otto Rohwedder. By the 1930s, sliced bread was being sold in stores, and the best thing since sliced bread became a common phrase. If you enjoyed this devotion and would like to hear more, please like, subscribe, and share with your friends.